There we are. The ruling is in. It's a split decision, but Rwanda is ruled to be unlawful. The Master of the Rolls and Lord Justice Underhill have decided that the policy is not lawful, and the Lord Chief Justice, on the other hand, thinks that it is a safe third country, but that's 2-1. Asylum seekers and the charity, which I know, Freedom from Torture, they helped me, they helped my partner. I'm sure there'll be more detail later on, but it now makes it quite clear the Rwanda decision, if it goes ahead, is going to go ahead against British ruling. I don't see how Suella Braverman can go ahead with that. I don't see how this policy can now continue. The illegal migration bill has been fractured in the House of Lords, and now the key tenet, which was going to be debated in the House of Lords today anyway, is now condemned and rejected firmly by a legal decision. So the court, I'm sure Braverman and her cronies in the Home Office will appeal. I don't think that will do very much, particularly if the Lords then follow through and amend so much of that illegal migration bill that it's rendered fairly pointless anyway, which I suspect is what's going to happen. Suella Braverman, really the bottom line is, if we don't have ministers who do the work, if we don't have ministers who actually put in the hours, master their brief, don't look utterly ridiculous in front of a select committee, and don't know where they're going and what they're doing, if they can actually master their brief, then maybe we can have legislation that works. I'm not proposing an open borders. I'm proposing that Britain stands up and convenes an international conference on this issue, and we start to redefine what is what a migrant needs in order to be considered a refugee, in order to be granted asylum, and how we in Northern Europe should respond to the increased incidence of migration, and how this is probably going to increase with climate change and with greater troubles around the world in wars and so on, and how we respond. And that, I think, would be a good way to finish this government, to host an international conference and get out on a high, because at the moment it's going to be limping out, licking its wounds.